Yo, what is going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with another Madden 19 Ultimate Team video. My bad for not getting a MUT video out the past couple days. I planned to, but honestly, man, it got kind of caught up in Netflix. I'll be honest with you guys. I ended up watching that sex education show, and I watched You. So those were a couple interesting shows, very different from each other. But let me know if you guys have watched either of those. They were really good, but the You one just kind of creeped me out. Anyway, man, that is honestly where my past couple days have been. So I uploaded the last episode of the first season of Career Mode a couple days ago, and then a Black Ops 4 video yesterday. So today we're gonna go ahead, or I might be dropping this the night of I dropped that I don't know. I might be dropping 2 videos in one day. I don't know, man. But you know what? Regardless, we are back with another MUT video, and my bad for not posting one in a couple days. My plan is to try to get one of these out pretty frequently, but it's kind of hard for me with the team that I have to get like really good games. You know, sometimes I get blown out and it's just not a good game to show you guys, and it's just not going to be fun to commentate. So, you know, I have to play a couple more than I usually would to try to find some games where either I win or some good stuff happens, or, you know, I don't know, a close loss usually is what I'll post. So, you know, if we end up losing a game where it's a pretty good game, you know, obviously you guys will see that. But if I end up getting blown out and I rage quit, then I assume you guys don't want to see that. Let me know if you do. If you want to see me rage quit, go ahead. I just don't think they're the best games. But, you know, when we force other people to rage quit, it's pretty fun, man. At least I think it is. You know, winning is a lot of fun. I don't win very often. I got to be honest, man. I really don't. But you know what? This video is all about winning, man. I got to be honest. We don't take an L in this video, and we play 3 games. It is so beautiful I could cry. I mean, we have had so much trouble facing some teams. We've come out with some really clutch wins, but this just felt like domination for us, man. We went into these games and we played really, really well, and our offense has been really stagnant. And I mean, you guys have seen it over the past couple episodes, just not being able to score, not being able to do anything. You guys will see we're actually finding some plays that work for the not so great receivers that we have. We do have Juju Smith-Schuster. He's gone. Well, I said we don't have him anymore, but we did have him. Juju Smith-Schuster, just honestly, man, he didn't seem like anything special. I don't run the ball. The thing that he had was strength. So I ended up just quick selling him, putting his training into Doug Baldwin and Jamal Adams on defense. So I upgraded my offense and my defense, and honestly, I only used 2 receivers anyway. So you guys will be seeing, or you may have already saw the new pickup. Actually, I'm pretty sure you did. T.Y. Hilton, he's a placeholder. Honestly, man, 85 overall. He is a placeholder. Juju Smith-Schuster, you know, his training went to a better place, man. You know, I'm sorry, Juju, but I got no sentimental connection to you. I didn't really care. I mean, I can't really quick sell or power down Jerry Rice, so he's going to stay there. As right here, we tried to go to him. I read that play horribly. I should have just gunned it from the beginning. The guy had his corner way away from him. But Doug and Jerry will be our receivers, and T.Y. Hilton will be just our placeholder 3rd receiver. But you guys will see in this episode, man, he ends up making some nice catches. You know, T.Y., like I said, he's just going to be there just to be an extra receiver, because, again, our 2 main ones are going to be Doug and Jerry. Respectfully, of course, obviously not the greatest receivers in the game, but for us, they're pretty solid. Right here, Ricky Williams, I should say that better, does end up getting into the end zone to put us up. I believe it's 14-0 at this point, and we have started this game off very well. We got a user pick earlier. I guess I should go ahead and hit my catchphrase. Just throw it at me, man. Why the fuck not? Even though I hit it really, really late, we did end up getting the user pick with Bobby Wagner, and man, Bobby Wagner glides across the field. I mean, he is ridiculous to user, man. It feels like my whole defense has changed when I added Bobby Wagner. He's like the one defensive player that can match up with all these guys and actually tackle them. I mean, going against 99 Todd Gurley, which we go against in this episode, man, dude, it was a pain in the ass if I did not have Bobby Wagner. I mean, it's incredible how quick he moves. I'm basically able to play safety with him. My users just got to get better, man. They're really rusty right now with the middle linebacker. I don't know why, but I'm missing reads. You guys will see it in this episode, as you have seen in a couple other ones. But I feel I'm progressing. You know, I don't feel like I'm staying in the same spot. I do feel we're getting better, and just the users are getting, you know, better and better. But 4th and 25, Jamal Adams ends up making the pick. Obviously, you know, 14-0 at this point. We would have loved if he would have just batted that down. We would have had it inside the 10-yard line, make it 21-0. But this guy ends up making a pretty quick exit. After a 14-0 game, I didn't end up showing this. I ended up seeing it later. But the guy actually sent a GG after this game. So Dragon Tamer, good game, bro. Way to take your L like a man. I mean, I try to take my L's like a man, even though I bitch. But I'm sure everybody bitches, and, you know, say GG. That's a good thing, man. I appreciate it. Especially when they don't really let you, unless you have it like memorized or whatever, they don't let you like message people GG or anything anymore. So that was pretty cool with that dude. Like I said, just take your L's like a man. You know, don't message the dude hate messages. If you're gonna send anything, send a GG. Ultimately, it's just Madden, and Madden is like Oh my god. We all know how fluky Madden is, man, but good on that guy, Dragon Tamer, with the GG. Appreciate it, bro. 0-0 in this game. We do start off very, very good. With a touchdown to Doug Baldwin, I believe we may have actually had a pick just before this. I think I missed it. But we've started off these games very, very well, and this guy's team was bad, and I mean bad. It was beginning of the Mutt year type bad. It was 80 overalls. I played one other team like this in an episode, and it was murder as well. Just all of my guys were way too fast for this dude. There was just no chance in the second game for this guy. He actually ends up getting kind of a crazy completion here because I'm running around like a chicken with my goddamn head cut off with Bobby Wagner, and I just completely misplay it. I think it's this next play right here. So 4th and 11, Sean Taylor lays the big hit. I have no idea how that dude does not fumble. But 4th and 6, man. I think I easily have the stop here. He rolls right into the QB contain, but QB contains are broken, and for some reason I ran him, and Joey Bosa just stood there. And he ends up getting the completion, man. So 4th and 11, he does end up converting. You know, I played that horribly with my user, but for some reason he gets sacked the next play with Nigel Bradham, and then he decides to quit. You guys see the rollout? And after converting 4th down, he's just like, I'm out. I don't know. I don't know why. I mean, I would assume after getting it on 4th and 11, he would at least run a couple more plays. But here we go, man. The final game of the episode. I know this has not been a very entertaining episode, but not very often am I able to show you guys an episode where it is multiple games where I win each one of them. I mean, come on. When's the last time you guys have seen that, man? Other than a couple quick rage quits. But these ones have been decent. The first game was actually pretty decent. We stopped him multiple times, and then the second game was like, whatever. And this one, this guy had a legit team, dude. You guys see 99 Todd Gurley. I mean, if I did not have Bobby Wagner, like I said, I would have easily lost this game. He was going to run all over me if I did not have Todd Gurley. The only guy that did not get spun out every single play was Bobby Wagner. I was able to chase him down, keep up with him. Everything in this guy's offense revolved around Todd Gurley. Right here on 4th and 3, he decides to go for it, but he does end up getting a delay game to make it 4th and 8. Rolls out to the right, and he's getting chased by, I believe that's Frank Clark, who is a monster, by the way. I don't know how Frank Clark plays so damn good for me, but 91 overall, man. He's fast as fuck. He ends up chasing down everybody. But you guys also saw we did add Joey Bosa. J.J. Watt will be playing our D tackle spot over Vita Vea, but that 93 Joey Bosa, we upgraded from an 88 to a 90 to a 93, and he's a beast now. So, you know, we got a pretty solid D-line, a pretty solid defense. It's our offense that's lacking, man. And obviously this guy had a pretty solid defense, but I don't know. George Fant got to stick him. I've already said it before, man. I don't know. George Fant, he catches everything. If you guys need a tight end with solid hands and can block, honestly, George Fant's a beast. But right here, Jimmy Graham, man. We don't do that very much anymore. The high point to Jimmy, but right there I decided to do it, and he comes up with the touchdown, man. I believe that was over Brian Dawkins, too. I don't know how Jimmy did that. He's only an 88 overall, but I took my chance. I think I could have actually hit it a little bit sooner if I wouldn't have high pointed, but kind of led him into coverage, but he ended up making that spec catch anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So right now, obviously trying to make it 3 wins in a row. Not the prettiest 3 wins. Well, I mean, it was pretty good. The first game was good. The second one was like, you know, like I said, whatever. The guy's team was just really bad, but we misplayed a user horribly. And then right here, again, just not the prettiest things in the world. Not the prettiest plays in these games because I should have easily had a pick right there. Luckily, Calvin Johnson ends up breaking that one up. But, I don't even know what to say. That should have been an easy pick. The guy threw it right at me, but I could not get the pick. And, you know, obviously against a team like this, you don't want to give up stuff like that. You know, you don't want to just give them, you know, free plays like that where you could have had a pick. But luckily, a couple plays later on 3rd and 6, Nikel Roby-Coleman, we end up manning up Todd Gurley because that really seemed like that was the only player he wanted to throw to. It just manned up Nigel Bradham, who completely got burnt. But luckily, Nikel Roby-Coleman was Johnny on the spot right there. Ends up getting the pick. And that is the 3rd rage quit of the episode, man. I can't remember a time where I've uploaded 3 rage quits in one video. I don't make anybody rage quit 3 times in a row, and especially now. You guys see my team. Not usually am I able to do that, but you know what, man? Solid games. You know, not the greatest games in the world, but you know what? I haven't been playing as much MUT over the past like week or so. I've been focusing on the career mode, finishing that up, so I will focus more on MUT, get some more gameplays out there. Hopefully this episode was good enough for you guys. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series still, and as always, I'm out. Peace.